Can you take a moment to introduce yourself?
My name is Rachel Norfleet, Oliver Norfleet. I have three children and I live in Hamden, Connecticut. My children are 9, 6, and 4.
How do you know when a program is good?
Beforehand, I mentioned that I had to send bounce page around to family members. When I would send her to a specific family member, I remember her at 2 years old telling me, um, I won't use a name. She says, so and so's house is mad at me. This is what she told me. So and so's house yells at me. And now my baby's a 2 year old. So her saying that, I knew that meant that somebody over there is yelling at her. I didn't know if it was that specific person, but she used to say, this house is mad at me. And they didn't treat her nice there. But when she got to Vanessa's house, that was something that I was very skeptical about. And I spent a lot of time with Vanessa because she was my friend. So sometimes I would be there while she was interacting with Paige. But other times when I wasn't there, she would send me videos. And then when it was time to go back there, Paige didn't give me a problem.
What makes a program feel seamless to your life? What does like ease of access to a program look like for you?
When we first moved to Hamden, I started Paige off in a program at the O'Keefe Center, and I did not like it. I mean, I liked the program, but the hours were from 8:30 to 2. Now, a regular workday, even if you do have those similar hours, is typically like 7 to 3, or even maybe like 8 to 3 or 7 to 4. So it really put me in a weird spot because maybe I was able to drop her off in the morning, but I wasn't able to pick her up. Or flip flop, vice versa. Or a lot of times I was late. I was like racing there after work. If the traffic was bad, I was always late, and it was terrible. I felt awful about that. So when Paige got accepted into the pre-K program at Helen Street School, the school that she goes to now, that all three of the kids were going to, when she got accepted there, one of the biggest things that I fell in love with was that they had these flexible hours. So if I needed to, I could bring my daughter in as early as 7:30. And if I needed her to stay as late as 6 o'clock, I could have her stay as late. But this program, you don't have to bring snacks. They automatically provided the snacks. When it came to lunch, if I had forgotten to pack a lunch, they would always order lunch for her. It was at a school. They had lunch there for other kids. They would just order her lunch, and then she would have lunch there, and then I could pay for it later on or whatever the case was. So that was also very nice.